My friend told me that I am creepy for dating my girlfriend because she hasn't developed after 8 years of age, so I am cutting ties with her and make her cry with jealousy. My girlfriend Julie has a big love for cartoons. It's something she clung to after a rough childhood where she wasn't allowed to watch shows or have toys because her parents thought they were distractions. She only started exploring cartoons after she moved out at 18. It's quirky, sure, but I think everyone deserves to have the childhood they missed. Last week, I hosted a party with some friends, including my best friend of 15 years, Rachel. Julie had to work late, so she arrived after things had already started. Rachel, who was wearing a fedora, walked over to greet her. Julie, being her usual playful self, mimicked Dr. Doofenshmirtz and said, "Perry the platypus," because Rachel's last name is Perry. It was a harmless joke, but Rachel didn't find it funny. When Julie stepped away to change, Rachel cornered me and said Julie was immature, childish, and even called me creepy for dating someone she thought hadn't grown past 8 years old. She kept doubling down, even mocking Julie's plushie collection. I defended Julie, but Rachel just shrugged and said, "I'm your friend. I know what's best for you." After the party, Rachel messaged me, angry that I defended Julie instead of her. She also canceled plans she had with Julie, which made Julie sad because she was genuinely excited to spend time with her. I didn't tell Julie about the fight because she really adores Rachel, and I knew it would crush her. Eventually, I talked to Rachel and explained how hurtful she was being. Julie found out and, instead of being mad, wanted to apologize. She invited Rachel to dinner and opened up about her childhood, how her father once beat her for owning a Harry Potter book, how she had to hide anything joyful from her parents, and how cartoons became a safe space for her as an adult. Rachel apologized, and for a moment, I thought things were okay. But after dinner, Rachel pulled me aside and said Julie wasn't right for me. She claimed Julie's trauma would make her a bad mother someday, and that I shouldn't have to carry her emotional baggage. I was furious. Julie has been going to therapy. She's kind, she's sweet. She would never hurt anyone. I asked Rachel if she was jealous, and she stumbled over her words. We argued, and I told her I needed space. Rachel cried, and I called her an Uber without saying much else. Later, Rachel started bombarding me with hurtful messages about Julie, even accusing her of being a cheater. I didn't share those with Julie because I knew they'd hurt her deeply. When I finally told Julie everything, she cried, not because of what Rachel said about her, but because her little joke had caused so much damage. Julie ended up blocking Rachel, and honestly, I've realized Rachel has always been too involved in my relationships. Yes, she was right about my exes. They were bad for me, but this time she's wrong. Julie is nothing like them, and I refuse to let Rachel project her insecurities onto my relationship. At the end of the day, Rachel doesn't get to decide who I love. I know Julie is good for me, and that's all that matters.